Good evening world, this is Beta Ben for Pixel Spank. Tonight I'm playing Simpsons Wrestling on PS1. This is an absolute classic of the both wrestling and terrible knockoff, just terrible Simpsons games. There have been a few good Simpsons games, this wasn't one of them. Apparently I had a tournament going on last time I played this, probably in the noughties, like literally last decade. I'm not going to find out. Who have we got? Okay, so straight up, right, this is Simpsons Wrestling. The first characters available, Barney, Krusty, Apu, and Willie. And then the main Simpsons-ish. Yeah, Maggie is in there. I can't hear shit. Someone's messed with my volume. It was very important I turned that up just then, because I needed to be able to know how many copyright infringements this video will get. Well, the thing is, right, this is Simpsons Wrestling. If you're not being Homer, what is even the point? So, you know, it's kind of hit and miss, my PS1 collection. Some of them are winners and are very much still playable now. A lot of them aren't.
Homer Simpson versus Barney Gumble.
Now, the intriguing thing about...
Barn. If I win, you owe me a beer. If you win, you owe me 2 beers.
Sounds like...
I'm angry now. I'm going to trample you in the jelly.
Is that professional voice acting? I can't tell. This walking animation is quite amazing on Homer. I have to use the control pad for a start, but it's strange. As a wrestling game, I actually remember how to play this because they have that power bar that lines up to give you your moves. And okay, I just ate some donuts and got bigger. I like that. Alright, square is a nice little 2-punch maneuver. In getting bigger, I don't know if I got more powerful or merely... Oh my god. That's the best spin kick move I've ever seen. I don't know if I'm any more powerful or not. Right, just keep doing it. It must be good. Right, let's venge. Okay. It seems square, triangle, circle relate to those special attacks down there, but at the same time, every other button is also those R1, L1, and another one. Just those 3 again. X is jump. I've got that down. I've got a big heal. Alright, so the green bar is health. That much I know. Kick him. Kick him in the face. Whoop, 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 whoop. No, that's the wrong thing, isn't it? I'm just going to button mash to win. That's the way to win all fighting games. You just keep hammering the simplest attack. Just keep slapping him in the head. Right, he's down. There's a bowling ball on the court. Have I won yet? Wait, no, this is wrestling. I have to pin him. Don't know how. Oh, that did it. Ah. You made a huge error. I'm big now.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, okay, I know how to win this now. I do like the additional characters in the background there. Although what is weird is that Kent Brockman is... Oh no, he has got like a commentator's table there. I'll let him off. It adds up. I specifically try not to burp on microphone too much because I know it is deeply offensive. Barney is just ruining that for me. Or is it? Wait, where did I get that bowling ball? Oh right, yeah. I forget exactly what taunting does, but I think it's good. Now kick him in the face. There's damn gas clouds. Right, come on. Let's get the taunt pieces. I want... You see that? I kicked him in the face as he was running. I'm amazing at this. Eat the donuts. Right. That's it. Get that. Now taunt. Oh, I just kind of stunned him. So I can see the idea of Homer. He's got one buff attack, and then aside from that, he's got you know, sort of two minor punch and kick moves.
Ow!
Night, Irene. And good morning, Mr. Haymaker.
Fuck it, get on him.
One,
Get on him.
2, 3.
Yes. Right, I'm guessing I've won now. No, I don't care. Okay, so it's clear to me that the order you fight the opponents in is also the order of character to select. So to see any new characters at all, I'm going to have to beat Apu next. And then I feel like there were 3 characters before the main 4 of the Simpsons, but I'm not 100% on that. Shit, this was only seconds ago and I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Odds are the characters you'll end up unlocking are the ones in the background, purely based on the fact that it will save sprites. Immediate donut eat. Shit, he threw a slushie at me. Yeah, slushies are one of those things I just cannot stand. He's entered some kind of rage mode. There's nothing I can do. Get out of there. Just get out of there, Homer. Son of a bitch, he jumped on my head. That's an option. If I do that, I'll kill a man. Wait. No. He's got some kind of crazy martial art. I'm still yet to figure out the full effect of my voracious donut eating, but it seems like something I should be doing. I'm guessing that kick move is one of his specials, because I said... Oh no, I can do it! Yes! This is amazing! I'm unbeatable! Okay, I've used all my special up. Get out of there. Get the letter. I would go for a list of all the best Simpsons games, but I've got a good number of them, so I probably will end up playing them all at some point. One of my moves is disabled, and I don't know why. Oh yeah? I just pulled a bowling ball out. I feel the spin kick is related to the bowling ball in some fashion. I think if I'm far away from the opponent. No, that's not it. Alright, just keep doing this. Did you see that? We did it at the same time. It was like we double bounced on a trampoline. How am I doing health-wise? I thought I was kind of beating him, but he's actually got loads of health. Feel my aerial maneuvers. This all went crouching tiger just then. I must be doing really shit because I've definitely picked up a lot of health pickups that he hasn't, and he's really kicking my ass still. This is a good maneuver. He was doing his weird special 1,000 punches of the ninja attack, whereas I was merely in the air avoiding it all and still causing damage. Right. He's so fast, Apu. I don't know how he does it. He's got a home field advantage, that's for sure. I do look forward to the weird moment if I get there where Homer just beats the shit out of Marge. Like, we've all been waiting for that, haven't we? That's like the culmination. The double knockout! Shit! Get off of me! Fuck off! Why is it, whenever I hit the triangle button expecting to do an amazing spin kick, all I end up doing is just throwing a bowling ball? Yes, yes, you fucker. Okay, here we go. Well, I kind of made that bowling ball happen, but I didn't really want it. I completely fucked up my donut eating there, so now I've just got to wait it out. Alright, get big. Throw some insults his way. And kick to the face. How much damage does that even do? It's all gone a bit dive kick all of a sudden. It's such a funny maneuver when we just stood there fighting and you just walk off into the background. It's so weird. What if I can butt slam? I've discovered. ultimate power. Yeah? Yeah, take that. Bowling ball. It's going to throw you right off. Try and cross that line. Now I'm big, bitch. How's he doing for help? Oh, he's got fuck all. I'm going to win this easy. Slam him. You try and lift me. Oh! Oh! The syllable is out. I need to get out of this. He's hobbling. He's hobbling well. There we go. Just tire him out. Run him down. I misread it. I thought I could taunt. Slam him into the bowling ball. Draw him in. Come on. Come on out. This isn't working. I just need to knock him out. Not into a big heel. There we go. Right. Game. No. How did he do that? I was supposed to be invulnerable. I'm sure that's the one word it said. Now, come on, get on him. Finish him. Did I win? I stopped looking. I was about to do the camera bit and then I fucked up. But I still won. That's all that matters. This illegal street fight is clearly fine because Chief Wiggum is just there watching. He just accepts it. If memory serves, right, the unlockable characters in this are Mr. Burns, and I don't remember any of the rest, but I remember liking Mr. Burns because he has Smithers at the ringside as like his support. Or it might be the other way around, where it's Smithers in the ring and Mr. Burns is just honking shit.
Bart Simpson.
Right, gonna start off by bowling a ball at him straight away. I'm hammering the button now.
After I win, I'll still respect you as much as I ever did, or ever will.
Yeah, it's definitely the original voice cast. Shit, he's got a skateboard. I can't beat that. Unless I have an idea. Jump on his small head and break his frail neck. Haha! Boom. I've now got 2 letters to taunt you with. Haha.
Ow, quit it. Ow. Ow.
I'm actually just beating a child at this point. This feels slightly wrong. I kind of have to go and have a look at a list now to see, do I own every Simpsons game there has ever been? Because I reckon I do. Aside from that weird PC release, which was like a kind of virtual town affair. Which I don't know if that actually existed or not. I just remember seeing adverts for it on an old Simpsons VHS. A VHS? God. That takes you back, doesn't it? Okay, I'm going to try and bowl him. That didn't work. I think maybe you have to be stood still to do this ranged attack. No, that didn't help. I've got a definite height advantage. Son of a bitch, did you see what he did? Boom. Yeah. I don't know if I like this whole sort of cooldown affair. It may have been an early form of the MOBA combat system that no one's giving them credit for. Actually, is it? It kind of is in a way, isn't it? If I knew more about MOBAs, I'd make jokes about using an ult or something, but I really don't. You remember that classic episode of The Simpsons where there was a big wrestling ring? It's fucking huge, whatever this ring, because look how many steps it takes me to get from one side to the other. You've made a huge error, Bart. Now I'm big. Much bigger than you. I fucked up there. I should have pinned him. I had ample time. I'll get him this time. I might. Do you think I'll keep my taunt? It kind of looks like I will. I do.
To kill rising.
Fuck off. I just find it unbelievably hilarious the way Homer walks. I don't know what it is. It's the way it's like, fuck you guys, I'm leaving forever. I think it's because there's no swagger to his gait. That's as best as I can put it. I haven't quite grasped the true span of Bart's moveset. Although I have got as far as realising that the skateboarding thing is kind of his ultimate attack, if you will. Which in fact is what they should be missing. The whole taunt system. You should build that up and then you do like a final attack, which is, you know, really cool. Get off me. This game actually holds up quite well. I'm not gonna lie. It controls fairly well. It's not. I thought it was going to be really sluggish for some reason. I don't know why. I suppose the thing is, it's got a strange benefit in that most wrestling games are like the most complicated games on earth to actually play. Like to be able to sort of fully control your character, I've often found it to be incredibly difficult. I may prove that one day. I just remembered I do own a wrestling game on N64. I'll tell you why I own it. In fact, there was like a 2-for-1 deal on N64 games. This was long after the N64 was dead. Bear in mind. And of all the games, it was basically a case of there was one good game I actually wanted, and I think it was that Buzz Bumble game I played a little while ago. I actually wanted that, and it was buy one get one free. So I was like, well, I have to get another game. But all the rest were like really shitty sports games, which is like the norm for old game shopping. There's just sports games everywhere because they were crap and people brought them, and people didn't want to hold on to them. The sort of people that buy those don't really care about, you know, their old games. But there was a lot of unopened copies of like wrestling games. I thought, fuck it, I'll get one of them, and I've still never opened it. It's just sat in my drawer somewhere. I should go and find that, really. Okay, this is the main event. This is what we've all waited for.
Someday we'll look back on this and be very, very ashamed.
She's got a fucking frying pan. I can't fight a baby. What am I gonna do? Maggie, no. Wow, she's fucking persistent, isn't she? I don't feel right doing this. This is really wrong. I did once read a quite funny webcomic about the perfect plan for robbing a bank is to strap yourself in babies, because then, right, what can they do? No one can shoot a man covered in babies because you might shoot a baby, and even if you could, or you can't tackle him because the baby would fall on the floor, or a baby would be crushed. Basically, there's nothing you could do because every eventuality would kill a baby. It's the fuck did she just do? Ah, Abe Simpson. He's probably in the game, isn't he, as a character? I think this is one of those games that did well by having like a lot of marketing behind it. I've been pinned. She hair whipped me. Alright, pin. There we go.
1, 2, 3.
Unsurprisingly, Marge is somewhat of a glass. Not even a glass cannon, she just made a glass. Who knew that a thin housewife would have trouble fighting a large, fat man? That is to say that he is both fat and large, not one or t'other. You can be one without being the other. The Rock is large, but he's not fat, and Danny DeVito is fat, but he's not large. That is the conceit of the large fat man. I feel I didn't need to describe that quite as strongly as I did. It's a fairly easy concept. We're just watching one man kill his wife at this point. This is quite horrifying spousal abuse. And she's this. Why did she take the baby in the ring with her? That's what I want to know. I keep saying the baby. I know your name's Maggie. I don't know why I'm shirting away from that. Yeah, I think I've lost size. She gets a frying pan. That's not fair, is it? Okay, this is it.
1, 2, 3.
Made it. Right. Okay. I think there's just Lisa left. Little Lisa. Whatever they call her. Lisa Lionheart, that's the one. Oh no, there's Willy. I forgot about Willy. Make way for Willy! Who should be quite a tough character, because according to that one episode where he takes his shirt off, he is quite ripped. Also greased up Scotsman, so a lot of fun to be had there.
Homer Simpson versus Groundskeeper Willie.
Has he got a pipe?
You did too. Look at me, I'm Scottish. I wear a dress and play the bagpipe.
Personalised smack talk there. That's a rake. I think that's worse than a pipe. He just dumped some fucking lawn, some garden shears out. That's horrific. Remember that episode where Willy is Freddy Krueger? How cool was that? That was a great one, wasn't it? Alright, just keep hobbling him. I ain't got time to pin him yet. I just need to wear him down. This is the trick, because I can attack so fast. There's no point doing anything else. Just get him in a corner and just fucking rape him. Like, not even fun, like modern rape. This is I don't know where I'm going with this. I need to stop right now. I may have found a slight flaw in the game. The game's AI does not know what to do when you do that. What is that? Super speed! Nonchalant walking at super speed. I love it. Woohoo! Damn it. I've managed to lose a lot of health without realising it, it would seem. Oh, fuck me. That's a move. Right, need to get big. Good, the bowling ball shafted him. I feel like I heard him. Got a letter. Yes, taunt. Right, gonna knock him on his ass. Right, pin. Nah, never gonna pin. Not from that. I will point out that the option to pin comes very slowly. Well, when they're on the ground, I'll hit the button, and the game takes its own fucking time to decide when and if I will pin the enemy. Fuck you. Right, let's try my last tactic of just fucking hobbling. It doesn't do a lot of damage. I will note that. I think if I'm gonna do it, I need to be big. Okay. You're huge right now.
Over here, boys. I got us some kick-ass seats.
Yet to see an enemy successfully taunt me. Okay, how are we doing health-wise? I almost don't need to look at the rest of the screen, just the bottom is enough, because general positioning means nothing. Right, next time he goes down, I'll attempt a pin. I should be able to do it then. I'm taking this game in a very cerebral fashion, I feel. Okay, let's get that health. Shit, I missed it. Come on, walk right into it, I dare you. It didn't work. It didn't work. Do the spin kick. Shit. Right, taunt him. That's the best way. Okay, it didn't work. That was annoying. Go on, go down, you little bitch. Ah, I fucked up. No time. Plenty of time. Look, loads of time down there. No, I don't want to say. Bumblebee Man. Forgot about Bumblebee Man. He's one of those characters in The Simpsons I never liked. Mainly because I think the whole thing with The Simpsons is because it's in America and America is very close to Mexico. That's the whole shtick. We're not in England. We're nowhere near Mexico. In fact, most of what I know about Mexico comes from The Simpsons and Breaking Bad. Kind of a mixed message. Krusty! We didn't fight Krusty, did we? Did I fight him first? No, I fought Barney first. So this is one of those characters that has a thing that you can send after me, and it's a Chihuahua. I think the Chihuahua doesn't seem to be overly bothered with either me or him, actually. Fuck off. Jumping on my head. It's also got a yo-yo. Oh! It's a change of scenery as well. I can't use... There seems to be like just this kind of unknown prophecy about when and if I can use the triangle attack. And if it will be a spin kick or a bowling ball. I prefer the spin kick because it's easier to know what's happening, but also the bowling ball, I do quite like the sound it makes. I hit him right in the dick with that. Right in the dick. I really need to stop playing this. I'm kind of bored of it, but at the same time, it's just easy enough to not frustrate, and it's just intriguing enough to slightly maintain my interest. It's a curious case, is what it is. Oh, hit him again. He definitely just ran and slammed at me. Right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pin him, save the taunt for my next game. Get a bit of power up. Shit. Okay, knock him the fuck out. Shit, I missed. Get on the bounce. Get it on the bounce. Oh yeah, this isn't gonna work. Damn it. Couldn't pin him fast enough. Right. Donuts. Give me my power. Shit! Fucking dog bit me on the ass. Right. Gonna have to use this now. Really didn't do a lot, did it? Pin, damn it!
1, 2, 3.
I love the bottom right corner there. The icon for Bumblebee Man. That perfectly sums up the character. It's sort of that actor who accidentally found fame with a character he thinks is kind of throwaway and doesn't really care about, and he's kind of annoyed that the whole world loves him. It's that, but he keeps doing it anyway because he knows you might as well be famous doing something you hate than, you know, failing otherwise. I don't know what I'm getting out of this.
Wow, I feel so at home here.
Okay, let's have a look at the crowd.
When are we gonna see some real
I can't see anyone memorable. There's a few crusty characters about, but the actual crowd itself is what I'm looking at here. I see nothing. Haha!
This is gonna be sweet.
Right, now eat the donuts. Now punch him.
Why, you little...
I think the issue is there's no real standard attacks. It's all these sort of like kind of power attacks, and they're kind of arbitrary. It's not like my triangle attack has a better chance at knocking him on his ass or anything. It's just they're just sort of unbalanced, is what I would say. Okay, I think I've won.
2, 3.
Right.
I'm so good.
I'm very tempted to quit here, but I also want to see what the next character is, so...
Ow! Alright, already.
He just bit his own hand. Oh, I'm not Bumblebee. Now I've unlocked him. It's either going to be Krusty next, which might make sense because we're in Krusty's studio. Could be Lisa. It's Lisa. Yeah. Okay. I don't need more of this. I don't think anyone needs more of this. I think to play more of Simpsons wrestling than this is too much. It's not a bad game, actually, to be fair. It's just a bit shallow, really. Just needs a bit more depth. Considering there's like 1,000 characters in The Simpsons, and this game appears to have roughly 10. Could just use a bit more. But it was a PS1 game, so I don't think anyone's really listened to this. See you next time.